For over 100 years, Detroit was known as the center of the automotive industry. But times have changed, and Detroit is redefining itself for the future. It's been a massive undertaking, and it's not been without some pain and sacrifice. But we're emerging as a healthier community, with private sector investment at an all-time high. Burgeoning new industries are creating new job opportunities and a more robust regional economy. Detroit is a city in the midst of a comeback, and more appealing as a destination than it's been in decades. Why? Well, let's start with our accessibility. Detroit's Metro Airport has more than 1,200 flights a day to and from nearly 150 destinations on 4 continents. It's also a major hub for Delta Airlines, making us easily accessible for meeting attendees from all over. In fact, fully 60% of the U.S. population is within either an hour-and-a-half flight or a day's drive away. Downtown Detroit, the focal point of the region's renaissance and just a 20-minute drive away from the airport, is enjoying an incredible resurgence of industry and creativity, thanks in large part to the phenomenal growth of our high-tech industry. Entrepreneurial visionaries like Dan Gilbert, CEO of Quicken Loans and owner of 15 buildings located within our central business district, are leading the explosion of high-tech growth and redefining Detroit for the next 50 years. But they're not alone. Detroit's healthcare industry is investing approximately $2 billion in new jobs, improved facilities, and neighborhood improvements all around its Midtown campus. Large companies like CompuWare, DTE Energy, General Motors, and Chrysler, as well as many small entrepreneurs, have either moved their headquarters or brought more employees downtown, where over $15 billion has been invested in sports and entertainment venues, gaming casinos and hotels, residential developments, retail, restaurants, and nightclubs. Architectural landmarks are being restored as either office space or residential loft-style living quarters. More and more young people are coming back downtown to work and to live, as evidenced by a 59% increase in the number of college-educated residents under the age of 35 over the past 10 years, nearly 30% more than 2/3 of the nation's largest 51 cities. In the past 3 years, more than 8,500 new downtown jobs have been created and filled, and over 8,300 more will soon be created as a result of a new $650 million residential, commercial, and event center district announced by Little Caesars Pizza magnate and Detroit Tigers and Red Wings owner Mike Ilitch. And that's not all. Detroit's new mass transit light rail system will connect downtown with the cultural, medical, and educational centers a few miles north, providing easy and convenient access to all of the amenities, attractions, and excitement Detroit now has to offer. Along the Detroit River, the new 4.5-mile Riverwalk stretches from Belle Isle past the Renaissance Center to the site of the most dramatic change occurring to the city skyline, the massive $299 million transformation of Detroit's meeting and convention showplace, Cobo Center. The transformation is not only physical, with approximately 150,000 total square feet of new and reconfigured meeting and banquet space, but service-oriented as well. SMG now operates Cobo and has already engineered a quantum leap transformation in both service and customer satisfaction, with both categories ranking well above 90% in their 2012 annual customer survey. When construction is complete in December of 2014, Cobo and Detroit will once again be back on the world stage as a primary destination choice for meetings and conventions of every size. But perhaps the best reason to consider Detroit now is to take advantage of its affordability. According to a recent report by the Global Business Travel Association, Detroit trails only Portland in levying the lowest travel-related taxes in the country. Over 4,200 committable downtown hotel rooms now boast some of the least expensive room rates you'll find anywhere. And in the spring of 2013, we'll be adding the 360-room Crowne Plaza to that list when they complete their construction and open their doors right across the street from Cobo. The fact is, Detroit now has all of the essential elements to draw more of your people to a meeting or conference, to help maximize attendance, and provide you with the best value, the best return on your investment. We're proud of the progress we've made to date, but our story isn't finished yet, so we're asking you, help us finish it. Become part of the story. Come feel the buzz, the palpable energy that publications like the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, and Forbes magazine are all writing about. Take advantage of both our hospitality and our affordability. Host your next meeting in America's great comeback city, the D.